Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio for another video report. Today we've got the Imperial Knights back on the table after a very long absence on the tabletop. I'm very excited to actually be using them, especially with the new release of rules coming very soon. Hopefully we will be receiving them from Games Workshop in the next month or so, fingers crossed. And I do want to start using them a bit more anyway. So we are playing against the Astra Militarum and against Shaggy, who is a very well-known veteran for the army. He has been playing the army since the beginning of 8th edition, so I do have a tough match ahead. We are playing 2000 points, and we are playing Confined Command from the Maelstrom of War missions. So yeah, very exciting things going to happen in this game for sure. Now, I'm going to go straight through my list. Again, I do want to point out that I haven't played this army in a very long time, so I might be quite rusty. So please, if there's any mistakes I do during the game, please comment below. And if there's anything you can teach me, or you think I could have done better, please as well comment below, because like I said, I do want to start playing this army much more. So I do have two super heavy detachments. I've got the 3 bigger knights in one, and then the 4 smaller ones in another. I do have the 3 in one just because I do want to gain those 6 command points, extra command points, apart from the 3 that I already get. We are getting one more bigger knight painted up, so we can get an extra bonus 3 command points after that. So today I am playing House Terryn. And for my bigger detachment, my warlord, I've got the Valiant. He is a beast. I think he's pointed really well, and for his warlord trait, I've got Iron Bulwark, which gives him a 4+ invulnerable save. So no need to use stratagems to actually get him into a better invulnerable save. And for his relic, for the free relic that I do get, I've got Traitorous Prior, which for me is one of the best guns in the game. It's short range, that's the only problem, so 18-inch range, but it's a beast. 3d6 shots, I believe it's strength 6, -2 damage 2, but you re-roll fully your wounds, so really good gun there. One of the best, especially for the knights itself. And then on my right, I've got the Paladin. And he's got a gauntlet and a battle cannon, and I am going to spend the CP to give him an extra relic, and I will be giving him the house relic of House Terryn. So he's got the Thunder of Volturis, really good weapon upgrade as well. So 3d6 shots, 3d6 dice when you roll for how many shots you've got, and you remove the lowest. It also goes from strength 8 to strength 9, which is pretty good, especially when you're playing things like Lemon Russes, which I'm going to be playing against, and other knights. So a really good gun there. And then on my other side, I've got the Errant. He's equipped obviously with the chainsword, the big chainsword, and the Melter Lance there. I have paid the CP to give him an extra warlord trait. And I have given him a Land Strider, which works really well with House Terryn. So House Terryn, basically I roll 2d6 when I'm advancing or charging, and remove the lowest, or I think it's actually for advancing only. And what this warlord trait does is it adds 2 to my advance and my charges, which is pretty good, especially with knights moving 12 inches, advancing a possible 8 inches, and then charging a possible 14 inches in total if you want to. So yeah, really good base for the bigger part of my army. And then for my other detachment, I've got the 3 Warglaives. I really enjoy the Warglaives. They're fast. The thermal spears are really good, again, especially against tanks with no invulnerable save, which we will see a lot in this game. 2 of them have the heavy stubbers on the top, and I did have the points to give one of them a melter, so exactly Wizardwig as you see. And then I've got a Helverin, which they're really good. The range is what is really needed. I do need something in the back firing, obviously, and they've got so many shots, like 4d3 shots each, and they're basically autocannons with a damage of 3. So if they go through, especially if I start shooting at things like a Basilisk with a toughness of 6. If they go through, damage 3 cuts quite considerably. So yeah, there's my list. I don't think I've missed anything out. I'm really looking forward to actually playing this list. And yeah, we'll catch you back now after we check out Shaggy's list. See you now.
Hey everyone, here we go with my battle list. It's my favorite list. I've worked so hard on this list. It's gone through very many changes and variations, and it'll probably go through a few more as I get more ideas. So we'll start off with a brigade led by my lovely Serena Rain company commander, because she's beautiful. She will be my warlord. I will be using the Old Grudges warlord trait. I do like the new tank case stuff. It is really cool, but what can I say? The Old Grudges is just fantastic when you're rerolling to wound against a specific unit. And I had no idea Pardo was bringing the knights, so I can pick one of those knights and take one out. So she is amazing for this scenario. My second company commander will be taking the Relic of Lost Cadia, because I never leave home without it. Always carry Cadia in my heart, so he will be taking that. And my third company commander is here along, and he will just be around issuing orders. Then we've got the elite slots taken up by the Tech Priest engines here, which is amazing. It works really well. You always want to repair some of your tanks. A few wounds here and there makes a lot of difference, trust me on that. Then we've got our 3 Astropath Psychers, because for 15 points, why are you not taking them? The powers are probably some of the best that you can find. -1 to hit with Night Shroud, Psychic Barrier, +1 armor, and then Psychic Maelstrom, which is 2+3+4+ mortal wounds. You can always take at least a few wounds off. It's a lot of fun. And for 15 points, why aren't you taking them? Like, honestly, they are really good. Then we move on to 2 company command squads, Plasma Autocannon, Snipers, Las Cannon. You can chop and change, give them all different weapons. I find that this is a good loadout. Plasma works out really well. Hitting on 3s, if not 2s, it's awesome. Like, how do you not want Plasma? It's very good, except for when it blows up in your face. Then we've got 6 troops gathering objectives. I knew I was playing Maelstrom, and I always take the brigade. They're cheap troops to get. It fills up the slots, and they can run around very fast using the move order. They'll capture a lot of points easily. I have taken this time a small unit of 5 Tempestus, mainly because they can drop behind enemy lines and gather objectives. To be honest, with my format of list, that's as much as I can get out of them. I have used them with Plasma and with the Tempesta, but unfortunately they're still hotshot lasguns. They're still wounding most of the time on 5s and 6s. They're just not good enough. They literally, for 35 points, drop them, grab objectives and run. That's all I can use them for. Moving on to the fast attack, we've got 3 Scout Sentinels. I've always got these guys with autocannons. I have been changing a little bit my mentality of going ahead with these and leaving them back. If you notice, I'm doing this similar with the Eliminators with the Ultramarines. It's better to hold back and let them come to you in some instances. So hopefully it works. I know sometimes it's risky, or it's worth the risk to move them forward, but they become easy charges, and that's where I get a lot of problems. So I'm holding them back. You'll see it during this game that I will hold them back no matter what. Heavy support, we're moving on to the 3 Basilisks. This is an Emperor's Wrath artillery detachment. I have spent the extra command point for that, mainly for the Basilisks. When you can shoot twice with them, why won't you? It's fantastic. So I've got 3 Basilisks, and I did have points left over for an extra Leman Russ, so I've put a Leman Russ with an Exterminator cannon, autocannon, because they are damaged too. I thought if Pardo would have brought his Primaris in, it would have killed a lot of Primaris with the damage too. So it's a nice tank. It is quite cheap for what it is, and it's also toughness 8, 3+ save, so cheap, hits hard, does survive a lot, and in conjunction with Pask, who can do 2 orders, he can order the tank that's outside of this detachment, which we'll talk about now. Last heavy support choice is 3 las cannons. Since I dropped from my last list the Tempestas, I thought, you know, let's bring back some more las cannons, and I'm glad I did, since we're bringing knights. So let's hopefully take a few knights down with some las cannons. I do like las cannons. If you have ever seen my earlier iterations of this list, I had a lot more las cannons. I like las cannons. And last part of the list is the Supreme Command Detachment of Pask and his entourage. This is an Emperor's Fist detachment from the Vigilus book, mainly because you want to be able to fire as much as possible at the enemy. Main thing is if I move them or advance them, I can still spend a command point and fire twice. So that's basically the reason why I want them. Also, the main reason is the Relic Battle Cannon. The Relic Battle Cannon is a not to include in my list, especially when you're taking Leman Russes. You need the Relic, because damage 3 for any failed wound is just fantastic. You don't have to worry about the D3. Pask has been upgraded from a Punisher, because I have noticed that the Punisher now, with how expensive it's gotten, and I don't know, it's just not hitting as hard as it used to. So Pask is now back into a battle tank. Luckily now I can display Pask in all his glory in his model. He will be sitting in a battle cannon. He will be hitting on 2s. He will be smashing some Imperial Knights, hopefully. And 2 Punishers, battle cannon, plasmas around, heavy bolters all around. This is the best that I think I can make my list. I do really like this list. It can capture points. It can take down a lot of units. The only thing that does fail me, and hopefully doesn't bite me, is the fact that this list does not have a lot of invul. As you would know, only the company commanders have invuls, and he has a 6+ invul, the Tech Priest. So let's see how the list does. I'm hoping to perform well. I'm hoping that I can hit hard on my first turn. If not, I will be losing a lot of stuff. So hopefully we'll see you now.
So there we have it, guys. Both lists ready to rumble and ready to go to war. We are playing on this spectacular battlefield, new terrain on the table. This terrain was specifically ordered for No Retreat and for the Gibraltar GT, but sadly the Gibraltar GT got cancelled due to COVID-19. So we've just received it, put it on the table, and we are ready to actually use it for the first time. So hope you've probably seen it on screen now. Hope you really like it, because it's a really different scheme to what you normally see. The blues are very different, and it actually creates a very cool planet vibe, different planet vibe. So yeah, there you have it, and off we go. We'll catch you back after deployment. See you now. we go, boys and girls. Both armies now fully deployed and ready for battle. Shaggy, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Ready. So we are playing Spearhead Assault for the deployment, and as you can see, we've got the 6 objectives already on the table. We'll just quickly show you where they actually are. So there's 1 there in no man's land. There's 3 on Shaggy's side. So 1, 2, and Shaggy's actually pointing at them for it to be easier for us. And then there's 2 on my deployment. So number 6 and number 2 just there, just in front of that knight. So I actually won the roll off on a 2. You rolled a 1, I rolled a 2. The lowest possible dice rolls we could. But I am going first, which I am happy about because there's a lot of firepower on Shaggy's side. Deployment wise, so what I've done is I've placed obviously the fastest knight at the front. And behind them just 2 of the Helverins with my warlord just behind. And then I did flank this knight on this side just to get line of sight on some of these key units, especially things like sentinels and stuff, which are quite easy to take down with the guns on it. And then on my right side, I've put my other knight, obviously with a battle cannon relic, and an Helverin just behind him, just ready to move up. So quite easy deployment from my side. Especially with this deployment, which has the spear point in the front, making it really good for me to have that knight at the very front, ready to just run up the field and blow up knights and blow up guardsmen and, you know, do what they do. Okay, now let's go through Shaggy's deployment. So he's actually split his forces into 2, which is always good when you're playing knights, because that makes me have to split my forces up. So take us through your deployment.
So I spread out throughout both sides, mainly so that I can try and gather objectives, because you're going first and I know you're going to hit hard first turn, so I need to try and play the mission as best as possible. So best way is splitting up the forces, try and gather as many objectives as I can and hope for the best. And that's really it. What I've done is I've sent in a lot of the main artillery around the Relic of Loscadia held by the company commander over here.
Just
and really just hope that you can fail to wound me a bunch of times.
Or maybe you steal the initiative.
Or maybe I seize the initiative.
So we've got Pask on this side, haven't we?
Pask is over here.
On the battle cannon there.
Yep.
Okay, and then just split up the 2 sides quite evenly in firepower and in men as well. So, okay, good. So without further ado, I obviously want to go first.
Really?
And obviously you want to go first as well.
I'd love to.
So you're going to try and seize the initiative.
I will.
I actually stole the initiative on yesterday in one of the SM Plus videos. I'm not going to mention which one because I don't want any spoilers for you SM Plus subscribers. But I did, and it felt really good. But so hopefully you don't do that back to me.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, so here we go. Looking for a 6.
No,
it's a 3.
Well, what are we gonna do? Let's go.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? The knights are coming for you.
Bring it on.
Catch you back after turn 1 movement for the knights. See you back now. And here we go, cards for first turn for myself. I did get no prisoners, but for this mission, Shaggy removes 1 from my deck for my 3 cards, which I place on the table, and I can select another one from my deck, from my hand. Yeah, perfectly. So I've got Secure 1, which is just underneath this knight at the moment. Psychological Warfare, which is a lot of small units with low leadership. And Secure 4, which is a bit difficult at the moment because it's just in front of that Punisher. So no prisoners goes back into my hand. And yeah, that's my cards. Into movement now. So what's happened is my frontal knight, my aggressive knight, has moved up. And I did roll 2 dice because that is my traits. And I just rolled a 1 and a 2. I needed to re-roll. I re-rolled that 1 into a 4, plus my 2 for my warlord trait. So a total of 18 inches
18 it was, yeah.
From that knight. And then my two armigers have actually moved towards the left. Even though I wanted to keep him close to this warlord, to this knight, I've actually chosen to actually start moving towards the left. Yeah, so big knights, warlords just moved forward, and then on the right flank, the two knights have just moved their 12 inches up. And then on this side, what I've done is I've moved a total of 12 inches just to get a bit more line of sight. I could actually see, what's that cannon called? Exterminator. I could actually see the Exterminator, but I do want to go into Pask, which has the nastier gun. So that's my movement, and Shaggy has spent 2 CP for prepared positions.
I need to.
You need to. Okay. So there's a lot of actually -4 weaponry and -2. So the -2 on the battle cannon is what's going to help you with prepared positions.
Even some cheeky 6s would be nice.
Yeah, and those smaller guns as well from the stubbers and stuff. Okay, so yeah, that's my movement. We'll catch you back for the shooting phase coming up next. Here we go, the shooting phase. Starting it off, I've got the armigers. Both firing, well, I do have to do one at a time. So I'll do the first one into Pask there, just behind the building. And it's D3 shots with thermal spear. So first one is 2 shots. Yep. And they hit on 3s. Because I guess they're not heavy. No, so they're assault. Okay, so 2 hits.
Yeah.
And strength 8, toughness 8, so 4's to wound. That's 1 wound. Yeah, -4, so cheeky 6s, yeah. That's a 1. Okay, so D6 damage on this is a 5. Great start there. And then the heavy stubber will fire into the troops. Let's go into the troops in the front. Yeah, the closest troops. Okay. The ones not on the cover. Well, is that a full unit?
Yeah, full unit that goes down.
Okay, so hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Hitting on 4s, actually.
Why is that?
Because it's a heavy weapon and you...
Oh, yes, true.
Just re-roll it.
Okay, let's re-roll it. So, 2 hits. Yep. And 2 wounds, no minus.
No, sorry, 1 dies.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no cover anyway.
Okay. And next rinse and repeat. So the heavy stubber into those guardsmen, same guardsmen, and then into Pask with the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, so stubber,
so
no hits, and D3 from the thermal spear is 3. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Oof. Wounding on 4s.
1 wound.
I am going to reroll one of these, Shaggy.
Okay.
So command points. So 2 wounds. So looking for 6s here.
We are indeed. That's 1. And I will command point that 3.
Ooh, feeling lucky, punk.
Oh, more that I just want to save his ass. Oh, snaps on!
Wow, you naughty boy. Okay, so those 2 are fired, and then what I'm going to do with this one is rinse and repeat as well. So the same, so Guardsman just in front of the Punisher, and then the Thermal Spear is going to go into the Battle Cannon. Yeah, perfect. Is that the Relic one?
That is the Relic Battle Cannon.
Okay, so 3 shots into the Guardsman, hitting on 4s.
Perfect.
And D3 shots into him, so 2. Hitting on 3s. Double 1. Okay, and now what we'll do is I'll try and finish off Pask with him. So 4 D3 shots coming in hot. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Hitting on 3s. Okay, so that's not bad. So 5 hits, and these are strength 7, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
So wounding on 5s.
5 to wound. No wounds.
I'm so sad about that.
And the heavy stabber will go into the guardsman just in front. So he did move, so hitting on 4s and wounding on 3s, no wounds. Well done, Mr. Knights, Mr. Small Knights. Okay, so that's confused me a lot with what I'm going to do next. Because I had plans with the bigger knights, but I don't have them anymore. So let me have a think about what I'm going to do next, and we'll catch you back now. Okay, we're back, and I've made my mind up. So the Paladin is firing into the relic battle cannon there. So 3d6 because he does have the relic battle cannon, the Terryn relic battle cannon. So 3d6 and remove the lowest. Wow, that would have been really good anyway. So 12 shots. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 12. So 2, just make sure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots. Yeah. Okay, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Okay, couple. Can't complain about that. So 3 misses there, and then the gun becomes strength 9, Shaggy. So I am wounding on 3s. Okay, and that's 3 more down. So 6 wounds at -2, like a barracan.
Yep. So -1 because of my cover.
Okay.
And here we go. Ooh, 4.
4 go through. Okay, it's D3 only.
Yeah, but you can kill him.
I can kill him.
You can kill him.
I can kill him, and I hope I can. Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds.
Okay, bracket
7 wounds. Okay,
bracket
7 wounds, not bad. And now the heavy stabbers. I did say off camera, we're gonna shoot into the closest screen there. So hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. So 4, 5 wounds. Remember, you are in cover because of prepared positions.
Yes, I made a mistake before. Oh, but still, so that's 4 dead.
4 dead. Okay.
So it takes.
Don't you? No. 4 dead.
Yes, I've got a 5 up.
4 up.
Plus
You do have. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on now. I will try and fire. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I do need to finish Paskov. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is the errant is gonna fire into Pask there on the side. Try and finish him off. I thought I was gonna finish him off with these Warglaives, but I didn't.
Well, do you want to fire at Pask or at the relic battle cannon? Because
I still have this siege breaker. So I think Pask hits harder because he hits on 2s, doesn't he?
He hits on 2s.
Yeah.
He hits on 2s. And he's not bracket.
I'm gonna go for Pask, even though that relic battle cannon does damage of 3. He is closer to the range of old grudges, which we have to explain. You did give old grudges to my warlord here in the center. And that is why I'll probably use the Oathbreaker guidance system, even though it's 3 CP. I do need to take it because old grudges rerolls to wound with everything around 6 inches from him. Very nasty. The problem is that I did use a CP to reroll, and I was quite silly there. I wasn't thinking straight.
You just wanted Pask dead.
Yes.
Kill him.
So let's see what happens there. Anyway, let's go back to this.
Yep.
So D6 shots from the melter into Pask. Number of shots is a 3. I saw a 6 there. Okay, hitting on 3s. Oh, 2 misses and wounding on 3s. Wounding on 3s
because it's
wow,
strength.
How many misses?
I would burn those dice, even though I love them right now.
It hasn't been the hits, it's been the wounds.
It's been the wounding.
It's been the wounding. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to shoot the 2d3 shots into the wounded battle cannon. So that's 2 shots only. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. No hits. No hits. Wow. Okay. So lastly, is there anything else? What I need to do is
the
heavy
stubber from here.
I did that.
Yeah,
so heavy stubber from here into the closest unit there.
Yeah.
2 hits. 1 wound.
4 up.
Okay.
So 1 dead. So we'll just take 1 off.
Okay, and I believe that's everything shot except for the Oathbreaker guidance system, obviously.
I believe so.
So I'm gonna think about it, because if I use this, I go down just to 2 CP. So I'm gonna have a little think about it again, see if it's worth it, and then catch you back now. Okay, here we go. I have decided. You only live once.
Risky business here, boys.
I need a 3+, followed by a 2+, followed by a 4+.
Indeed you do.
For 3 CP. Crazy. I can just imagine the comments now below saying how silly this is. But if I don't kill her, everything within 6 inches, which is the basilisks, the two lemon russes, especially the relic one, some special weapons, sentinel, all firing into my warlord with rerolls to wound.
It's risky. I know that many people would think, no, don't do it. Maybe in hindsight, he shouldn't. I think he should. He thinks he should, and I think a lot of people would agree. I was just sitting
with the reroll. Yeah. I should have kept it for this.
Yes, that's the only thing that that wasn't.
Anyway, let's go for it. So 3+.
Okay.
Hits. 2+. Ooh. No invulnerable.
No invulnerable because
it cancels it.
Yeah, that's
so here is where I need the 4+.
Yes.
Yay! Shaggy celebrates and everything.
I have to. Risky.
Oh, my heart is racing.
That is a high five.
High five. Okay, so that's Slay the Warlord, first strike. No old grudges. Oh, perfect. I think it balances out all the bad wounding that I've done because all your tanks are still on the table.
I would say so. I can't even be mad because the fact is that I've still got Pask, I've still got the Relic Battle Cannon.
Yes.
You've not wounded anything else realistically.
I've taken something out. I've scored 2 points.
Which is what you need. 3 with the objective. Well, we'll do that now. But
we'll do that now. Anyway, I do have to charge.
Yes.
But the only thing is that I would have to spend my last 2 CP, which I think I won't do that. Let's not get greedy. I do want to have full tilt on a knight at least for next turn. So yeah, there we have it. Good turn. Points wise, I score, like I said, first strike and Slay the Warlord. I secure 1.
Yep.
Because he's underneath the paladin there, and then psychological warfare. Do we have to do anything?
No, because only 1 died here, 1 died here, which would mean that I can't fail.
Perfect. And secure objective 4.
Actually, these guys, because 4 died here.
Ah, that's true, yes.
So this one.
Do you want to spend 2 CP to deny me that?
No, but I will spend 1 CP for a D3 roll instead of a D6.
Which makes you automatically pass because you can't fail it.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so there you have it. 3-0 the score for the Imperial Knights. We'll catch you back after movement for the Imperial Guard. See you back now. Here we go, turn 2 for the Astra Militarum. Here are the 3 cards for Shaggy in turn 1. No prisoners, which is good because he doesn't need to take knights out. Master of the Warp, which is quite easy because he's got 2 Psychers on the table. And Overkill, 3 Psychers on the table. He's just reminded me. Okay, so what I did is I took no prisoners off because he can get extra points for the D3 for killing 3 units or more, and he did get Supremacy, which is another even better card probably because he's already capturing these 3 objectives on his side. So a possible 3, 4, 5 points.
If I do 3 psychic powers, I get D3. So
that's true.
3, 6, 7 points.
7 points. Max. Plus Slay the Warlord. Plus first strike. It could not be nice for me.
Hopefully, isn't.
Okay, so a couple of moving. So screens have basically moved up.
Yeah.
All the troops have moved up because that's exactly what you want to do, especially when you're playing Imperial Knights or Chaos Knights. And then a couple of, I think that Punisher's moved up, hasn't it? Punisher's moved up, and the rest has stayed put exactly where it is. Because what you want to do with guards is just shoot at the closest target or any target on the table because the range is crazy. Focus fire. Okay, you did jury rigging onto the wounded Relic Battle Cannon, and how many did you get back?
It's just 1.
It's 1. Is it a stratagem?
It's a stratagem. You do it at the beginning of your turn. It just means that you get 1 point, but he cannot move for the rest of the game, rest of the turn.
Okay.
Which is fine.
But can't he now repair him as well?
Now he will repair him for D3.
Is that in the shooting phase? Or
at the end of the movement phase. So it's basically like.
Let's do it now. See how many in total he gets.
Oh, ran away.
What was that?
A 3.
A 3. Okay, so total of 3.
3 in 1 turn.
3 in 1 turn, which isn't bad.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the movement over. Cards are shown. We'll catch you back for the shooting phase. Coming up next. Okay, just remembered, very important, that I did advance with this errant, meaning that he couldn't shoot. So what we've actually done is we've put one of the guardsmen back from his stubber, and luckily the thermal cannon missed really, did a really hit I think once or twice, and then failed to wound anything anyway against Pask. So a bad mistake from my part, but actually it didn't affect the game. And anyway, we would have reversed it back, so Pask would have been back on the table if I killed him and all that. So sorry about that, guys. So yeah, back onto the game. We'll catch you back after movement. Go. I forgot the psychic phase again.
Always. What do you have against my astropaths?
You shouldn't have psychers.
What do you mean I shouldn't have?
I hate astropaths. They're just so cheap, and they're so good.
I think 15 points.
That's so
I don't
good.
get it.
Okay. So psychic phase.
Psychic phase.
So you do want to pass all 3 to get a point.
Yes.
So what we're going to start it all off with?
So psychic barrier.
Okay.
Onto the relic battle cannon.
And that's +1 to armor save, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
With a warp charge 6. Goes off.
Yeah, that goes off. Okay.
Okay, so we'll do Night Shroud next.
Yeah,
on
-1 to hit on the same tank. What do you need?
A 6 as well.
Okay, so that's a pass on a 10.
And now Psychic Maelstrom onto
the Knight. That's the mortal wound one,
That's
right?
mortal wound, yeah.
Okay.
So that is on a 7. Goes off.
5 success. So there's D3.
D3 points.
Okay, we'll do that at the end anyway.
So,
okay.
2 plus a mortal wound.
Yep. Mortal
3
wound.
plus. Yep.
Mortal wound.
4 plus.
No. Okay, so 2 mortal wounds, not bad. From a 15-point model or whatever the point cost is. Cheeky. Plus D3 on the card as well.
Gotta love them.
Well done, Psychers.
15 points, people.
Okay, so we can go into the shooting if you want to.
Yeah, it's nice and quick. Orders are all around.
Okay.
So -1 to hit, fire and smoke. He will be doing pound to dust, which is a specific Cadian order to reroll the d6 for the battle cannon.
Okay.
Fire and smoke on this one as well.
Yep.
Pound to dust on Pask, and Pask will do an order to this one, which will be fire and smoke. He is not a tank commander. He is just a normal
battle cannon.
Lehman Russ. There we go.
Lehman Russ.
And that's for the tanks.
Okay.
Rerolling to hit from take aim from here to there.
Yep.
Okay, so that'll be rerolling to hit.
Okay.
Same thing will be on this unit and this unit. Okay, so take aim on those 2 units.
What was take aim again?
Take aim is reroll 1s to hit.
Okay.
But if I think it's if you're Cadian. If not, if you just stand still, you reroll to all hits.
Okay.
That's it because you killed my other.
Yes. Very important character.
Yeah. Okay, so
I still can't believe I did that. But
no one can.
Okay, so who's starting off the shooting phase?
Punisher over here.
Okay.
Into
the errands.
Yeah, into your errands. Okay, so
it's down to 22 wounds. We have to remember about those 2 wounds.
Yep.
We just put a dice here.
Perfect.
Okay, so let's do this.
So hitting on 3s.
Yep, let's volley.
Rerolling 1s because I'm Cadian.
Yep.
And I stood still. Plus the Relic of Lost Cadia, I have used the beginning of this 10. I have unveiled it.
Okay, so reroll 1s. To hit and to wound within 6 inches or 12. Yeah, it's really big. It's a really big aura, isn't it?
Yeah. So rerolling these. Okay, so all these misses. Perfect.
Okay.
And then we're wounding on 5s. Toughness 8, strength 5.
8, yeah. No minus on these, right?
No minus on these. No. So your normal save. So I'll get this one and get these off. Perfect.
Okay, how many is that?
2, 4, 6, 8.
That's not bad first volley.
That's not bad.
Okay, so 3 ups. 4 go through, down to 18 wounds now.
Okay, what I will do is use 2 CP for overlapping fields of fire, which gives any other unit now that fires at that unit that a +1 to hit.
Yeah, as soon as you get a wound off, you can do the strategy.
Yes, as soon as you suffer a failed wound.
Okay, can you do it with this volley? No.
No, it's I can't do it with any of his weapons.
Okay, so we have a next volley.
Next volley. It's a lot of 1s. Okay, rest it. Take off these 2s, and now we're wounding on 5s. That's a lot of 1s, but I can reroll them this turn.
And a lot of 5s as well, then 6s.
Get a few more. That's 1 more. Okay.
So that's 3, 4, 5, I believe.
3, 6.
6. Okay. So 3 ups. Oh, I drop another 3. Okay, so Total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for now. Down 9.
Yeah.
That's 24.
And now heavy bolters.
Okay.
So basically they are the same as a Punisher.
Yeah.
Except these have the -1.
Yeah.
So we'll hit and wound. No, but a bunch of 1s. So those I can reroll. Get 1 more.
Okay, so how many is that?
That is 4 at -1. So
4 minus 1, so 4 ups. Okay, so 2 more there.
Okay. Alright, we will do Scout Sentinel into him.
Okay, Autocannon.
Yeah, Autocannon. So hitting on 3s this time.
Yeah.
Because he gets a +1, but still wounding on 5s. Rerolling that 1. So
that's
1
5, -1 as well, and these are damage too. So it goes through. I can't I'm not going to reroll.
Don't waste.
So
don't waste
that's another 2 damage there as well.
Okay. I'll take and think, see what else I want to shoot at it, and go from there.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll put the wound markers down because you've taken a considerable amount onto the errand. So yeah, we'll catch you back for more shooting. Catch you back now. Okay, here we go. On the other side now, we've got the Punisher firing into one of the Helverins here. No, Helverins, no, Warglaives. Yeah. Warglaives. One onto the Warglaives. So, again...
Yeah, hitting on 3s. No rerolls this time because he didn't stay still.
I just want to mention that the errant is now on 9 wounds remaining.
11.
11 wounds remaining.
Because he took 13. So no rerolls because he moved, but the top cannon does not suffer any penalties for moving. Okay.
Yep.
So he's still hitting on 3s.
Perfect.
But wounding on 5s. I'll reroll that. Nope. And that would be that many. So 1, 2, 1, 3, 6, 7.
Okay, so 3, 6. 1 more here. Okay. And 3 ups as well. So that's 3 down.
Yep.
So just put a little marker here, just for now.
Yep. And
second volley.
Second volley. And then again 5s. That ran away. Oh, just 3, 4. 4 this time.
Okay. 4 dice. Okay, 1 more, so down 4.
The heavy bolter, this does suffer a penalty, so that's 4. 4s to hit, sorry.
Yep.
And 5s to wound. No wounds. Okay.
Yep.
We're going to do this command squad hidden back here. They are within 12 inches, so they're rapid firing.
Perfect.
Hitting on 3s.
These are the plasma.
Plasma and
you're overcharging?
Why not?
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, all hits.
And then wounding.
They hit on 3s, right?
They hit on 3s because they're veterans, yes. They would have also had reroll 1s because of the order.
Okay.
So 3, 4
strength 8, so 3s to wound.
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7, yeah, toughness 7.
Okay. Just 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-3.
-3, so 6 ups. Cheeky 6 ups.
Do you have a 5-up impulse?
No.
Oh, really? I thought they had 5-up impulse.
Oh, I'll have to check, actually. Anyway, that's a pass.
Yeah, that's a pass.
So 1 goes through, doesn't it?
2 damage.
2 damage, so 6 wounds remaining there.
Okay, the autocannon.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s because of the order.
Yep.
So that's 1 hit and wounding on 4s.
Okay.
No,
no
nothing.
wounds.
Yes,
I do have iron shields on the armigers, yeah.
Okay,
you were right.
I do like being
I'm
right.
really rusty, like I said at the beginning, I'm really rusty.
Last gun that it has, hits, doesn't wound.
Okay.
We will now, I think, fire these 3 las cannons.
Perfect. Into the same target?
No, we're going to go into the errant over here.
Into the errant,
yes.
Okay, yeah, because it is wounded already.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put the proper wound marker on there, so just 6 remaining on him.
Perfect. So we'll do the las cannons into him, las guns into them from the heavy weapons team. Normally hitting on 4s, but since it's got a +1, we're going to be hitting on 3s. Okay. And we're re-rolling thanks to the order. Don't need it.
All hit, wounded on 3s?
Wounding on 3s, yeah. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-3, but 4 of them.
5 up.
5 up.
Okay. 2 go through. Yeah,
2d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you want to waste it. No. 7 wounds.
7, so down 2. No. I had 11, so 5 left.
5 left, okay. And the last guns?
No, 4 left.
4 left.
Four left.
Okay. Las guns will be going into him.
Okay.
They're just cheeky las guns. Hitting rerolling ones. Sorry, rerolling all because of the order. So
Yeah.
2 hits. No wounds because they're just las guns.
Okay. So do you want to just mark 4 on him?
Okay.
Because I had 11 left, didn't I?
Yeah, you had 11.
So that's 4.
We know how to count people.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, so that's been done here. We'll do these 2 next. I would like to do one of them into him.
Yeah.
See what happens. Hitting on 4s. And
4s to wound.
4s. Yeah, 4s.
Okay, -1, so 4 up. That's a pass.
And the next one, ran away dice. Rerolling ones because he didn't move.
Yep.
So both hits. 1
and 1 wound. -1. Oh, that
Takes
goes
2
through.
damage.
Damage 2. Down to 4. Is it damage 2? Yeah, damage 2.
Yeah, damage 2.
So down to 4.
You were counting down. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, perfect. So that's them done.
Okay.
I think for therefore I am. I will take a second to think next.
Okay, you did want to do the all the las guns into that knight.
Yeah,
So
true.
we can do that off camera and then do the wound rolls if there is any.
Yeah.
And then we'll carry on shooting if you want.
Yeah, I think that's the best bet because if I can plink off those 4 wounds with the
Just
las
las
guns.
better.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, guys, so here we go. Another little short break for Shaggy to do some rolls off camera and think about his next shots, and we'll catch you back now. Okay, we're back, and from all the guardsmen, because we've actually shot every guardsman that can actually shoot into knights, we've actually done off camera because they are hitting on a low number and then wounding on 6s, so it's very difficult for them to actually wound. But look, 3 wounds did go through from the units just in front of the errant there, so I am going to do these rolls, so 3 ups. 1 more goes through, taking it down to 3 wounds just remaining on there.
Yeah.
And yeah, now we start with the big guns, the proper big guns. Basilisks, battle cannons.
And the command squad here.
And the command squad, yeah.
So we'll do the command squad first. Let's see if we can get those 3 wounds off. So snipers, they're hitting on 2s now, rerolling 1s.
Yep.
So both hit. And I would love to see some 6s here.
Double 6.
Double 6 would be perfect. No, just a 4, but nothing.
No
so
wounds.
las cannon.
Yep, las cannon hitting on 2s as well.
Yep, hits.
Okay, why is it hitting on 2s again?
Because I've got a +1 to hit.
Oh yes, and you do, and you're
I'm hit on 3s.
Yeah, veterans, yeah.
And now 3s to wound.
Okay. Oh. No wounds. You want to reroll?
I would like to, but I'm not going to.
You still have a lot.
I've got a lot of shooting.
Okay, so now are we going into a basilisk?
I think we'll do basilisk first. Yes.
Okay. So cool.
So first one over here, which is I think at the very back, and we'll do the heavy bolter into this knight over here. The paladin.
Can you see the heavy bolter?
Just about.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2d6. Choose the highest. I'll take the 6. And we're hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. That's a lot of 1s.
4s, right?
4s normally, but 3s because of the overlapping kills.
Ah, so you're firing.
Yes,
you're firing
into
the
main cannon here.
Okay.
So
and you're re-rolling
1s. I rolled a lot of 1s. Okay, so that's 4 hits.
And strength 9, isn't it?
Strength 9.
Okay,
So
3 to 1.
So I'll re-roll the 1 because of the Radical Oscadia, but nothing. So 2
wounds, 2 5-ups. No, both go through, and I won't be re-rolling any of these. I will stay with my 2 command points.
And I need at least a 3 and a 1 would be good.
So yeah, that's 4. That's him dead.
Yep.
Does he blow up?
Please no.
It's 1d6, isn't
Don't
it?
do it. Yeah.
No, that's a 1.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Perfect.
Heavy bolter into this knight over here. Hitting on 4s now. Both hits. 1 wound at -1.
Okay. And no, that's a wound. Okay, so first wound on the paladin. I'll just put a dice here to mark it off. You got one? Okay, we'll go up in dice.
Yeah, we'll go up for now.
So that was first strike as you for the errant as well.
Yay!
And just to mark it.
Okay.
And now, shall we carry on with the basilisk?
I think so. We will. I don't know. Maybe. I think I'll take a second here.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll take the knights out the way anyway. Yeah. And yeah, we'll catch you back for more shooting. Okay, we're back. Shaggy's decided he will be shooting the relic battle cannon into the paladin, and I will be using my last 2 CP to give him a 4-up invulnerable save with What was it?
Rotate down
Rotate
shields.
down shield. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Relic battle cannon firing 2d6 shots.
2d6. I will re-roll the 2.
Yep. That's just because of
the order.
Order, yeah. Not a reroll. No. Reroll. Okay.
8. Okay, so hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s. Okay.
Yep.
And wounding on 4s.
Okay.
So it's strength 8. We don't get an extra strength. Reroll that 1. Okay.
Okay, so 3 go through, don't they?
Yes, 3.
Okay. So 3 4-ups.
Yeah.
You do have a -2?
Yes.
Okay. So 4-ups.
6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage. I did want to pass at least one more. So he's down 7 wounds.
Yes.
So we can put another dice. I do have one here for you.
6.
There you go. You can put a 6 and a 1 on him, so we know exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on now.
Plasma.
Plasma. Yeah.
So 2d3 overcharging.
Overcharging. Okay.
So that is 5.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of the relic loss cage. Yeah. So
okay,
3 wounds.
4-ups. Okay, so fail another 2. So that's 4 more onto him.
Yeah, so you've taken 11 wounds up to now.
Perfect. And then we've got the heavy bolter as well.
Yeah, just
to fire onto him.
You roll that 1. And 5s. So just 1 at -1.
Okay, just 1. That's a pass on the 6.
Perfect.
I needed you for the big guns.
Basilisk into him.
Okay,
everything.
yep.
So 2d6. And again another 6. And we're hitting on 4s. Okay. And we're wounding on 3s.
This time, yeah.
Reroll that 1 for the relic of Loscadia. So that's 4. -3.
So 4-ups. 2 go through.
2 go through. 2d3.
Yep.
So
and that's
double
just 2. So 13 wounds onto him already. Yep. I do have another dice there because you will need to carry on counting up.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's only 1 basilisk left now.
1 basilisk left.
Okay. Is he going into the same? Is he going into a paladin?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Number of shots. 5 again. So 6, 6, 5.
Can't complain with that.
Nope. Hitting on 4s.
Yeah. Rerolling
1s.
Oh yes.
Full house. Can't believe those rerolls of 1s. And now reduced to wounds. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Yeah.
So 4-ups. Come on, man.
Yes.
Come on. And that's 3 for 5 more onto him.
6, 12, 18 wounds.
Okay, so 6 left.
So I'll leave one of the dice there, 6. So now we are counting down.
Now we're counting down.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, the heavy bolter on it as
Yep.
well. So 2 hits. I need another double 5. Hey, look, another double 5.
Wow. Okay, so -1 for 4-ups. Again, there is where I passed them with the smaller guns.
Always happens, doesn't it?
Okay, so that's everything fired on that side, I believe.
Is indeed.
So we move on to this side now.
Here
and
we
we just have the 2 further at the back, lemon russes to fire. Lemon russes to fire.
Okay, I'll take a second, do some measurements, and we'll go from there.
Okay, catch you back now. Okay, next up we have Pask. He will be firing his 3 smaller guns, so his 3 plasma guns into a 3 plasma, right?
2 plasma and a heavy bolt.
Okay, into the wounded Armiger here and the Warglaive Armiger, and then he's going with his battle cannon into the paladin there and trying to take him out. Okay, so here we go. What are we doing first?
Battle cannon.
Okay. Okay, so 4 shots.
7.
7 shots. Sorry, yeah. I'm thinking basilisk again.
Too many basilisks, I know.
Yeah.
I understand. Hitting on 2s this time.
Okay.
Because it's pass.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s. Because I didn't move. And this time wounding on 4s.
4's 2 wounds, right? Rerolling the 1.
No. Because it's too far away from the right.
So again, another really good roll
5.
there. 5 wounds. And I do have a 4-up because of the... again, 3 go through.
3 this time. So I need at least a 3+ on all of these. Oh,
So
3, 4,
5.
5.
I do have 6, so only 1 wound remaining there.
I'm gonna charge you.
Okay, 1 wound remaining on the paladin.
That's
Shaggy's
big.
there, just moving the last 2 wounds on him. And
Plasmas.
now plasmas. Okay, so number of shots is 4 shots.
Hitting on
Overcharging?
Yes, sorry, overcharging. 2s. Rerolling those ones, thank goodness. There's still, that is a mortal wound.
Yep, that is true. Okay, so down to 6 wounds on task.
Oh, that means now he'll be hitting on 3s.
Interesting.
Okay, so wounding on 3s on these because I overcharged.
Okay.
So that's 2 wounds at -3.
Yeah, so 5 ups on the Helverin. And then
Oh.
I passed on the Helverin when I don't want to pass on the Helverin. Not Helverin, Warglaive.
Well, why not?
Warglaive.
Heavy bolts are now hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Rolling 1s. And 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So 2 wounds, yeah, -1.
Sorry, what's 2 wounds on him?
Yes.
Okay, -1, so 4 ups. Both go through. Take him down to 2 wounds remaining.
Okay, we will have to do the Exterminator Autocannon into that knight, which I didn't really want to.
Okay, do you actually see him?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, because you are very tall.
Yes, that is true.
You are very tall.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So it's 4 shots, firing twice, so 8 shots.
Yeah. Hitting on
4s.
4s.
Yes.
Ooh, this could be interesting.
This could be very interesting. Hitting on 4s. Ooh, re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
Okay, 2 miss.
Very good roll again.
Well, now I will have to wound you on 5s though.
Yeah, but your
Strength up.
wounding isn't too good.
Let's see, 5s.
1 wound.
-1, so just
-1, 4 up. Please, gods. Yes.
Oh! Ow.
Saves it.
Oh.
Wow, leaves him on 1 wound with nothing else to fire. Still, he's taken 1 knight out and he's
left
taken
that one
1
crippled.
1
And
the other one.
The heavy bolter into this
Okay,
little
into the
Warglaive. So 1 hits, 1 wounds, -1.
-1.
Should have done that one
Yeah.
first.
So
he's also down to 1.
Down to 1 as well there.
Okay.
He's still alive,
Yes.
which is still good, and only 1 knight removed from the table. But again, 2 knights are down to 1.
I never kill more than 1 knight.
Never
kill more than 1 knight. Honestly.
I should have taken more tanks out. Okay, so now back to cards we go. So Supremacy, you do get them, so roll for D3 on that. It's 2 points. Master of the Warp, D3 again, is
Just
1
1.
point. And Overkill, you did kill 1. So you get 2, 3, 4 points.
4 points.
And First Strike, 5 points. To my 3, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so there we have it. That's turn 1 gone. Into turn 2 we go. Catch you back after movement for the Imperial Knights. Here we go, turn 2 for the Imperial Knights, and all of them have moved up as much as they can. So he's only been able to move, I think it was 6 inches, was it?
I think it was 6.
6 inches, yeah. Well, he's in his bottom bracket anyway, but he has moved up towards the ranks there. The Valiant standing strong in the middle, and then the 2 Warglaives have just moved up, whilst the Helverin on this side has just stayed put to make good. He's got good range anyway, so he's fine where he is. So yeah, that we have it. Onto the cards we go. I did get Psychological Warfare, Score Objective 5 and 4, which are on Shaggy's deployment edges, exactly where he is pointing, which I could get if the charges go well.
Can happen.
But what he did was he took off Psychological Warfare, and I have put down Yields No Ground, which is one of the Imperial Knights objectives, which is really good because I automatically get D3 because there's no enemy units in my deployment zone, and there's no enemy units within 12 inches of the middle of the battlefield. So it's a good D3 points there.
Easy.
So, without further ado, we can go straight into the shooting phase. There's no psychic phase, of course. And here we go. Let's start this off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... I'm going to go with this Warglaive, and he's going to fire into... I'm actually going to fire into the Basilisk here in the back, so closest to Shaggy. And then the Melter on the top which he is the only one with a melter, is going to fire into the only thing that can be in range, which are those guardsmen there. So I'm going to do the melter first. So hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. So that's 1 dead guardsman. And then D3 from the thermal spear into the basilisk. 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. And wounding on 3s. 1 wound. Go straight through.
Yeah.
Damage D6 is a 4.
Okay.
So 4 removed there, taking it down to 8.
No, 7.
7. Does he have 11?
11 wounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was 12.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot now the paladin, which is severely wounded. I'm going to go all the stubbers. I'm going to try and take this little screen off here, and then the relic battle cannon is going to try and finish off that basilisk there.
Why not?
I'm hitting on 5s, but let's see how we do. So number of shots from the relic battle cannon. I'll reroll this 5 there into a 6. I can't complain, and I remove one of the lowest. So that's 5 and 3 shots. Hitting on 5s. I didn't go, guys. I haven't gone for the Lehman Russ there because he does have a -1,
yeah,
meaning that I would be hitting on 6s. So 5 and 3. So this is also one of the dice. Hitting on 5s. Only 1 hits. And wounding on 3s. Okay, so at least it goes through. -2.
So 5 up. Nope.
No, D3 damage is 2. So 2 more there.
So 5.
Okay,
It's
down
left
to
with
5.
5.
Yep, and then I'll do the heavy stubbers into the guardsmen. So hitting on 5s. Hitting on 5s. Okay, so that's not bad. Yeah, exactly. Ignore the penalty for moving.
Yeah.
And then wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
So 5 ups. 1
Okay,
save.
so 1 more dead there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to the Valiant. Yeah, and there's a lot of guns to shoot at. So the guns that are short range, so the multi melters, the normal melters and the harpoon, which are 12 inches. I'm just going to fire into the closest.
Good choice.
Target.
Why not?
Why not? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot Traitor's Prior relic into the -1 battle cannon because I automatically hit. It's like a flamer.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the guns, so the missile and the what's it called? Siege breaker are gonna fire into Pask on the opposite side. A lot to fire, but
I think that's perfect.
Let's see what happens. So 4 melter shots into the guardsman. Okay, so 2 hits and 2's to wound, 4 dead. Yeah, 2 guardsmen are dead, and then the harpoon. So fails to hit, always fails to hit. And then what we're going to do is the Traitor's Price, so I believe it's 3d6.
3d6.
Shots, so a lot of shots. Okay, that's a cocked dice, so I need to reroll that into a 2. Very little, so not even, only 7, Shaggy.
Oh,
only
that's
7.
so sad.
So 7 shots, these are strength 7, but I do reroll, so I do need 5, but I am rerolling. So
goodness.
only 1, and only 1. Well, my rolls are
failing today badly.
Oh, badly. So only 1 goes through. I can't believe this.
It's normally -2, but I've got Psychic Barrier.
Okay, so
it's
-1 basically.
Yes,
no, so damage 2.
So it's down to 6.
Down to 6. Oh no. Okay, so missile, siege break missile into Pask.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. Hits. And strength 10, isn't it? So 3s to wounds. Wounds minus.
I think he might be -4 or -5 even.
Let's check.
I think.
Yeah, I think it's quite high. Do you want to check quickly?
Yeah,
okay, you go and check.
Over here. So -4. You've gone
-4. So
you
straight.
need a 6 to kill him.
Okay, so hopefully my luck is with me.
Oh
there
my
it is.
gosh!
So we go from nothing to excellent.
Why Pask? Okay.
So Pask is dead. Does he blow up?
Does he blow? He doesn't.
Oh, so that was spectacular. So missed us completely with Traitor's Fire, but that's the tank I really wanted to take off. So I'll probably do some pre-measuring from the spears because maybe I am in.
You
range,
should be able.
because they are 36 inch range. So no need to shoot the siege breakers because he's basically dead. So what I'll do now is I'll cut off. I'll measure some of the thermal spears and we'll catch you back now. We have measured and they are range 30, so both of them are in range onto that battle cannon, which I thought I would have taken out by now, but I haven't. So I will be shooting both of them into there. So one at a time, because I could take him out in one volley.
Yep.
So heavy stubber into the veteran squad just in front,
yep.
and the thermal spear into him. And we'll be starting with the heavy stubber, hitting on 3s, just one. 4s.
Because that's a heavy.
Yep, that's true. No wounds, no wounds. And then D3 shots from the thermal spear.
Yep.
3 shots, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Come on, man. Come on.
Hitting on 4s actually, but you hit with 4 anyway.
Why? Because it's a heavy as well?
Because it's a -1.
Ah, yes. So one hit anyway, yep. And no wounds.
I'm happy with
Oh my god.
I'm happy. I'm golden. Let's see what the next one does.
D3, 3 shots into him, so 1 hit.
Yep.
1 wound, -1. No minus, no minus.
No minus, no saves anyway.
And D3 shots is 2, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
1 hit, wounding on 3s. Another one. Man, this is bonkers. Stop laughing. It's not funny. It's not funny. Okay, so yeah, that's everything shot. Helverin shooting into that barrel cannon, Lehman Russ at the end. So 4 D3 shots, and the heavy stabber into the closest unit to him.
That's a good roll.
Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
-1.
-1 to hit?
Yep.
Fine.
Fire and smoke.
Ah, did you put fire and smoke?
Yeah, Pass can do 2 orders, so he did an order on himself.
Okay, yeah, fine. So 4s to hit. Okay, so only 3 hits.
Wow.
Only 3 hits. That's all the misses, guys. Then 7, wounding on 5s, just 1 wound, -1.
1 minus
4.
1.
Which is passes. So absolutely nothing again. Stubber into the guardsman. He hasn't moved, so he is sitting on 3s.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s, 2 wounds. No minus. Okay, so
saved.
1 dead. What a rubbish shooting phase again. I can't believe with so many melter shots and stuff, things are still alive. Anyway, let's do this. So that's the shooting phase over. Let's do some charges and then we'll cut off for the fight phase.
Okay.
If I actually make any charges. So I probably you have to actually measure for me if you don't mind. So what I'm going to do is the paladin on this side is going to go into I can wreck it, but it's 1 wound, it's not worth it. I'm just going to go into this unit and then try and pile it into the Punisher.
Okay, I think that would be an 8. No, 7.
7. Okay, so you do have to do some Overwatch from these guys here. So watch this, guys. Watch these last cannons wound me in Overwatch and kill me in Overwatch.
You know you want it.
Okay, so last guns coming in.
6s. Hey, look at 6.
And 6s to wound. Oh, that's a 5. Okay, so I need a 7, right?
Yeah.
6. Okay, so he's 10, and what I'll do is obviously I'll that's 2.
That's 2 for the marking.
Okay, so what I'll stay within 1 inch from those guys there.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. The Valiant, can the Valiant actually charge?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean.
Range-wise, yeah, 8.
Oh, 8. Okay, so you can do some Overwatch there.
Okay, there's 2 units here. Okay. And to get within 1 inch of him, you're going to need to get within 1 inch, so you're going to have to charge both. Okay,
so we can do that off camera,
yeah,
that Overwatch off camera.
Yeah.
I'll roll and see if I can make the charge. I do need an 8, and that's a 4, so I don't make it, but the Overwatch will go into there.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is I can't pass through that piece of terrain, so I do have to charge into that veteran squad there. Okay. So some Overwatch there.
Plasma,
overcharging obviously, yeah. 6s.
So 1 dies.
1 dead, yeah.
1 wound.
Okay. So 5 up. No, goes through, so 2 damage on him.
Yep.
And
Autocannon.
Autocannon now, yeah.
No, and the last gun. No.
Okay, perfect. So he probably makes it. I don't think I can actually fail. No, that's an 11.
I'm sure you would have found a way.
And then what's here? Is that just 1 unit?
That's 1 unit.
Okay,
yes.
so I'll just go into them. Do you have enough dice, or do you want to do it off camera?
We can do it off camera.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'll just roll for my charge, and that's a 7. I believe that was right. I think I needed a 7. No, I needed an 8. Okay, so he doesn't make it. We'll do all the Overwatch from there. over Overwatch from those 2 units there, and then we'll go straight into the fight phase. So yeah, we'll catch you back now. Here we go, fight time, and you did Overwatch, but no wounds went through, so we can carry on onto the fight phase. So what I'm going to start off is this Warglaive is going to go into the veterans there. So I am hitting on 3s, I am using the sweep attack, and there we go.
Whoa.
And there we go, it carries on. It carries on.
Doesn't matter what.
All phase. These ones. Yes, these dice are going into the bin. Okay, and there's another one. So only one dead guardsman or veteran. I needed to kill all those off because I wanted to pile in.
Actually,
I wanted to pile in into that Punisher.
How much damage is it?
It's just one.
Just one. So I'll take it on this.
On him.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, so 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I am using my feet with the paladin, and obviously I'm going into those guardsmen.
Yeah, hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s, yes sir. Okay, so 2 hits.
That's more than him.
2 wounds. 2 wounds, so 2 dead guardsmen. Yay! So yeah, do you want to attack back?
I'd love to.
Yeah, I have piled it into the tank.
Of course.
So you have that extra attack there.
Okay, so I will do 3 attacks from the sergeant and 1 from the lonely guy.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. Sorry, 4s. What am I talking about?
4s.
And 6s.
Ooh. Nope. Okay, and then the tank.
The tank hitting.
It has 3 attacks.
3 attacks, but hitting on 6s.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay,
nothing. And over here we've got 2, 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s this time.
Yeah, because they are veterans.
Do they? Or do they have ballistic skill 3 and weapon skill 4?
Do you want to check that?
I would love to check that.
Okay, check that and we'll catch you back now. Okay, we're back, and it's good that we checked because he is hitting on 4s, so only 1 hit, and he is wounding on 6s.
Hey, look, a wound.
At least it's not the knight on 1 wound. So 3 up.
Save.
Okay, saved. Okay. So yeah, that finishes off my turn too. Obviously, I've piled into that tank. I did well. That tank shouldn't even be alive. That one there. And then my plan was to actually pile into that tank. Which I haven't, so it's not going really well for me. It's really weird because it's not going well, and suddenly, boom!
You have that
out of nowhere, we have that specific brilliant. It's like a movie. It's like a movie. Okay, so onto cards. I do get D3 from here. Hopefully, I do get no. Watch me roll a 1.
No, don't do it.
No, okay. So 3 points there, which is good. And then I don't have objective secured there. You do have to do leadership.
I do have to do leadership here.
But anyway, there would be 1 unit each. So I'm not scoring that one. And objective 5, I failed my leadership, my charge there, so I didn't get it. So I've only scored 3 points this turn. But you do have to do some leadership tests, right?
Okay, so I believe 3 or 4 died there. Let's roll. So 2, even I would have to have lost 5, and
so that's fine then anyway. And then you've lost 2 here.
2 in one of these squads. So 2 plus 2 is
That's fine. Okay, so that concludes the turn officially now. And I've scored 3 points. What's the score now with my 3 points?
6 to 5.
6. I'm 6.
You're 6.
Nice. Okay. Cool. So yeah. That's it.
1 lost leadership over here for 1 person dying.
They are leadership 6. 6, right? So you haven't got a sergeant. Okay, so that's fine on a 1.
Insane heroism.
So yeah, you roll high when you need to, you roll low when you need to. Oh, that's Shaggy for you guys. That's Shaggy. So yeah, on to turn 2 for the Astra Militarum we go. Catch you back now. Here we go. Turn 2, is it? Turn 2 for the Astra Militarum. It feels like...
Feels longer.
Feels like 4 turns already, but it's 2 turns. So here are the 3 cards that Shaggy had for this turn. So assassinate no prisoners and defend 1, which is there just beside my Warglaive. I did remove no prisoners, and he did put in troops on the ground, meaning that he scores D3 if he controls 3 objectives with troops, which he already does, and he scores D3 plus 3 if he scores all 6, which we have already pre-measured, and that's the one that you actually can't get to.
I could try, but it'd be a long shot.
And you really don't want to start moving your screen that moving forward. Okay, so what's happened here? So the guardsmen just in front of the paladin have fallen back, and these veterans as well on this side have fallen back, and this unit has advanced up. That's it for the movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing else has actually moved.
The basilisk had to turn to allow the land raider, Leman Russ, to fall back as well, because we did tag it.
Oh yes,
so
true. So the basilisk is now hitting on 6s, I think.
6s at the moment.
Okay, and then you spent a CP for jury rigging to give the battle cannon an extra wound.
Yep.
And we're now going to see how many wounds the engineer gives back to the basilisk.
Yep.
Okay.
And let's see what happens.
D3 on there.
3.
Okay, so 3 onto the basilisk, which is pretty decent.
Yeah, he's up to full bracket at the moment.
Yeah, we have been talking about how many tanks still on the table.
There shouldn't be.
So many high AP, high strength weapons, especially so many fusions, melters. Going straight through armor, and there's still
I think the worst was Traitor's Pyre. That tank should have been gone. But
then again,
dice.
And so many thermal spears as well, just firing and oh well, that's the game. That's a dice.
Yep.
Okay, so we can go straight onto the psychic phase.
We can indeed.
Okay, so let's do that.
Okay, so what I will do is the psychic maelstrom onto this last knight, and hopefully it kills him off.
Yes, it's just a 1 wound, and hopefully I blow up.
Hopefully not.
And kill a lot of things.
First, warp charge 7.
Okay.
So that goes off.
3 and 6 goes off, so you need 2 plus to start off. So okay, so he's dead. Does he blow up? It's the psychic. This psychic power is for vehicles as well, right? It's for
it's just target something.
Okay.
And
so D6, no, doesn't blow up. So that's the tank removed from play. Didn't do what it was supposed to. Should have killed much more. But that's the game. That's the second knight off the table in the psychic phase, not even the shooting phase. But let's carry on the psychic phase.
Yes.
Still 2 powers left.
Psychic barrier on the relic battle cannon.
Okay. Perils. Do you want to reroll? You've got enough.
I've got enough command points. I will reroll.
You just have 3 wounds, don't you?
I've got 3 wounds, so it means I can kill myself.
Can actually kill it and explode and
kill him and him and that's a lot of
so reroll that into 1. So that's a pass anyway.
Yep. And Night Shroud
-1 to hits.
That goes off as well.
Is it a 5 or is it a 6? I think it was a 6.
It was a 6, yes, correct. So that one doesn't go.
Okay, so just a +1 to the armor, making it a 2+ armor.
Yep.
And goodbye, Mr. Knight here.
Bye-bye.
So yeah, I'll remove this from the table and we'll catch you back for the shooting phase. Here we go, the shooting phase, and starting it all off, we've got some orders coming up. So who's starting ordering what?
Okay, so we're gonna do reroll to hit on the las cannons.
Yep.
And fire. Even though they fell back.
Okay.
Can't remember what the power.
Okay, so fall back and still fire.
Yeah. Get back in the fight.
Get back in the fight.
Same over here. We're gonna do same thing. Reroll to hit on these guys.
Okay.
And we're gonna do move over here.
Yep.
Try and capture that objective.
Okay. Do you have to advance for that?
Yeah. You can move in advance and then move in advance.
Okay. So, do you want to do that roll quickly so we know what it is and? That's just the 1. Do we want to roll it? Then that's the shooting phase, so...
Yeah, I don't want to re-roll it, and I think that should still get me 7 inches.
Yes, by far, so you don't need to. I don't think you even needed to advance, maybe.
You have to advance as part of the move order anyway, but that's more than enough.
Perfect.
Okay, so
and then
move them
for
up.
the tanks, what orders are they having?
Pound to dust on this one.
Yep.
And that is basically it because there's no more orders.
Oh, that is
no need for more orders.
Yeah.
He fell back and he stood still, so nothing really more that I can do.
Okay, because he's re-rolling 1s anyway, and Task is not there anymore. Okay, so let's start the shooting phase then.
Yep.
What's going to start off?
We're going to start off with the Punisher over here.
Yep.
We're going to fire it into your Warlord.
Okay.
Valiant.
Valiant, yeah.
We'll fire everything into him.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So we'll just take off no prisoners. And we'll start firing. So we're hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, and we're wounding on 5s. So
And this is into the Valiant, right?
into the Valiant, yes.
Okay.
So that's 4 wounds.
4 wounds for now. Okay, here we go. So 3 ups. 2 wounds. Even my armor saves are bad. So 2 wounds. Let me just mark it with a 2.
And now time for the favorite order.
Don't you have a second volley? Ah, yeah. Okay.
Yes, but I will.
Obviously.
Your favorite strat.
+1 to hit.
Yeah, overlapping fields of fire.
That's a Cadian one, or is
that
it,
is a specific Cadian one.
Okay. Yeah. It's really good, isn't it?
It's fantastic. Yeah. So we're still hitting on 3s for this volley. Rerolling 1s. Take these 2. And that one. And then 5 again.
That's much better.
A lot better. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds.
Okay, so I've got 5 in my hand, so I'll do these. So that's 3 more dropped, and 5, 6, and 3 more. So 3 dropped. So 5 in total. Done there. Okay, and then we've got the heavy bolter.
So all hit.
Yep.
And 5 to wound. So no wounds
because you don't reroll.
No reroll.
Okay, now we can start with something else.
Yes, we're going to do the 3 las cannons.
Perfect.
Okay.
And they are hitting on 3s, aren't they?
They're hitting on 3s, rerolling.
Because of the stratagems you've used.
Yep, so 3s.
And rerolling completely?
Yes, because since they didn't move and they've got the take aim order, they can reroll completely.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so
take aim is...
Reroll 1s to hit, but if you don't move, reroll everything.
Okay, cool.
So, all hit.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s.
I didn't know take aim was reroll everything if you don't move.
If you don't move, yes.
That's great. Okay, so 4 up saves, invulnerable saves?
Yeah.
Again, nothing changes.
Nothing changes. That's 8 more wounds right there.
8 more wounds, okay. So I'll just mark the 4. 4, so 8 plus 5.
We'll do the last guns from them into this knight over here.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s, rerolling everything. So 2 hits, no cheeky 6.
No wounds.
Okay, we'll do...
Yeah, because your strength is 3. I was going to say my toughness is 7 anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna do the autocannons into that knight, that little knight,
yeah.
The Warglaive. So hitting on 4s, 1 hits, doesn't wound.
Okay. I think is that just 1 wound on it?
That's 1 wound.
Yeah, because we just put 1 dice. Yeah.
And then the next one.
Yep.
So both hit this time, both wound this time.
Both wound. Yeah.
So -1.
Okay. So 4 ups, and there we go. So 2 passes finally.
Finally,
on the smaller ones.
Of course, that's how it goes. We're gonna do the heavy bolter into the small knight, into the Warglaive, and the main cannon into the...
This one, Helverin.
The Helverin, there we go.
Okay.
At least someone knows the names. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the main cannon hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. 2. And wounding on 4s.
Okay. Oh.
2.
2 wounds?
Yeah, -1.
Okay, here we go. -1. Damage 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so pass on both.
Perfect. And the heavy bolter, 2 hits. 1 wound, -1.
This one was onto the Warglaive, right?
Warglaive, yeah.
Yeah, passed again.
So you're passing the small ones,
the ones I don't really mind if I don't pass. Okay, so we've cleared up. Those guardsmen still have to shoot. And those, but we can do that off camera again.
Yep.
They can fire, the veterans can fire.
Yeah,
do they get a -1 to hit or something for firing back? They just act as normal.
No, they act as normal. So we'll do that into this Warglaive because I want him to die. So plasma first. So
overcharging?
Overcharging, gotta risk it. Both hits. Both wounds.
That's 2 wounds.
At your invul.
Yep, 5 ups.
And
both go through, so damage 4 down to 5. 5 wounds on him. Yeah, 5 wounds on him.
Oh, he's dead.
No, that's what I asked. Was he on 1 wound or not?
Yeah, as in 1 wound left. Sorry.
I thought he had 1 wound. Okay, so he was 1 wound left. Okay, yes. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I thought we marked it.
That's why he could only move so few inches and everything.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So does he blow up?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, so that's another mini knight now off the table.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll take a second and see what else can fire. What I'll do is I'll fire the las guns off camera because there's a few las guns to do, and I'll move them up.
We'll start with the bigger guns when we come back. Okay, so there you have, guys. We'll catch you back now. Okay, so we're back, and all the las cannons that I could possibly fire have fired. An impressive shooting from this squad, these two squads, and the front of the Valiant here. 7 wounds on him. I do have a 3-up save, so let's see how this goes. I drop another 2 there, taking me down to 13 wounds, and then I think it was 2 wounds, yeah, on the Warglaive?
And 2 wounds
just 2 wounds on the Warglaive. Okay, so 2 wounds on the Warglaive from the infantry atop of that ruin there. And that's passed anyway. So 13 wounds left on the Valiant, and we move on to the next units.
Okay, so autocannon from here into your big knights.
Yep, perfect.
Hitting on 3s. Both hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 5s. No wounds.
No wounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do the command squad up here, same target.
Okay.
Snipers first.
Hitting on 2s, right?
2s now,
because they're veterans.
And wounding on
6s.
6s, yeah. Which is what you want anyway, but
Yeah.
nothing. Las cannon.
Okay.
Hits as well.
And that's
wounds.
a wound, yeah. So 4 up invulnerable save. Obviously, the ones that I don't want to pass always fail.
So D6.
Yeah.
Just the
Just one. You can reroll.
It's alright, thank you very much.
Okay, you don't have to reroll. Okay. You do have the command points and you still haven't rerolled. So 12 remaining on that knight. And now we're going for the big guns, aren't we?
I think so. We're going to do Lehman Russ, big boy over here.
Okay.
We're going to... actually, before we're going to do Basilisk.
Okay,
Basilisk because we've got the +1 on him. Hopefully it'll help.
So are we going for the wounded one first?
No, we'll go for a full strength 1.
Full strength.
And we're going to use 2 command points to fire it twice.
Perfect, with Vigilus formation.
Yes. Okay, so that's 2 command points, and I think it leaves me with 3 left.
Okay.
Okay, so first shot is 6, second shot is 5.
Okay.
So that's 11 shots.
11 shots, yeah.
Cool.
Hitting on 3s because he normally hits on 4s.
Yep.
And +1 for overlapping fields of fire.
Yep. So 3s, rerolling 1s. Take this 2 off.
And 3s to 1.
And 3s to 1.
Is the R strength 9.
And take this
And
one.
that's a lot of wounds.
2, 4, 6, that's 8.
8. 2, 4, 6, 7. I do need one more dice. I'll reroll one of these. So -2 or -3? Okay, so 4 up. So 4 go through for now. I do have to roll 1 more. Another one goes 3. So 1, 2, 3, 5 wounds go through.
D3 damage.
Yep. So, Shaggy. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wounds. That's him gone.
Bye.
Does he blow up?
Does he blow?
One of them does blow up. So anybody within 2d6, so I need to roll this, suffers d6 mortal wounds. So, that's a very long range of the blast. So let's measure off camera. And one of you can actually start. You can actually start. So they're in.
Both units are in.
Okay, so one of the units is 3, and the other unit is 6.
Well, I think you killed the wounded unit. And this unit.
That unit there. Okay, so d6 damage.
Only
2.
2.
The Warglaive.
Yep.
Is 3.
Okay.
And just mark it.
And I think that will be it.
And no, they'll be in range.
No, they're out.
Is it 11?
Yeah, 11.
No, 11. They're out. They're out.
Yeah. Okay. And everything else is out. Yeah, that's 12.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a big
so take in a couple of the troops at least with him.
Yeah.
That's the Valiant down. Only 3 knights left on the table. We'll carry on shooting coming up next. Okay, next up, the Relic Battle Cannon firing into this Warglaive, wounded Warglaive now. Let's see how that goes. So 2d6 shots.
2d6, rerolling. So I'll reroll the 1.
Okay.
2.
8 shots.
6, 8. Hitting on 3s. Take the 2 off. And wounding on 4s. 3s actually.
Yeah, 3s, yeah. Toughness 7.
So take these off. So that's 5.
5 wounds.
-2.
-2. Okay, so 5 ups. No, that's one dead Warglaive because
Yeah.
these are damage 3 with that relic.
Yes.
So does it blow up? No, it doesn't. Okay, so that's another Warglaive. 2 left. It's basically game over, but let's carry on.
Yeah.
Might as well carry on.
Might as well.
You're having fun.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
At least we take the models off the table for the end of battle conclusion. It's quicker.
Okay, so we'll do the Basilisk. That's moved onto this one.
Warglaive, which is fresh, I believe.
Yeah. So 6 shots.
Okay. Hitting on 5s?
5s, yeah.
Okay. Because you got a D3 back, didn't you?
I got D3 back, so those are hits and wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds on -3.
-3, so 5 ups. Both passed, and now is when I start passing them.
And Heavy Bolter, 2 hits, no wounds.
No wounds.
Last Basilisk,
Yeah.
same target. 5 shots. Hitting on 4s, all hits. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds, -3.
Yes. 5 ups.
So
2 go through. 2d3.
So that's just 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay, so taking it down to 9. And does that conclude your turn?
I
Shooting-wise?
believe it does.
Okay, so points-wise, you do get Assassinate because it was a character.
Yep.
So that's a 1 point. Troops on the ground, you got D3, so you can roll there. So carry on rolling hot like that. And then defend objective 1, you are currently defending, and you will probably get.
Yeah.
So that would be another 2 points. So 3, 4, 5, 6 for Slay the Warlords, taking you up to 11. 11, 6. I've just got 2 Warglaives here. I could shoot and charge, but it's not going to be game changing. So virtual handshake there. Game for Shaggy. Game for the Astra Militarum. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We'll talk about it now in the end of game conclusion coming up next.
Well, wow. What can you say to that? It was a very good game. It was fantastic. Pardo played it as best as he could. I'll be honest, I should not have had Pask and the Relic Battle Cannon on my first turn. They should have been dead. I was very lucky that Pardo was unlucky. It's just a case of they survived. The first reroll with Pask to save him from being wounded was amazing. It was unfortunate to lose my company commander to the shield breaker missile, but it's not the first time it's happened. I can't say anything else. This list is designed to kill knights. It's designed to hit very hard. I don't think I've lost a game with knights, not pure knights. This list will hit hard. It will kill high toughness targets just because of the amount of wounds that I can do and just the sheer volume of shots. Well, that's it really. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very enjoyable for me, not so much for Pardo, don't tell him that. And yeah, so we'll catch you on the next one.
Wow. So, I don't know what just happened, but I know I lost the game, but wow, when the dice are just not with you, they're just not with you. Like, the game started, I've seen Shaggy's list actually perform very, very well against knights. I've seen him take 2 knights easily off the table in 1 turn with a possible 3, and probably table knights within 2 turns, like you've just seen. I think we were 3 turns. I think he went on to turn 3. But yeah, it's just I just couldn't do anything. I was really happy that I was going first. Shaggy didn't steal, which was great. And I knew with my thermal spears, I knew I was going to be in range into some of his tanks with no invulnerable saves, meaning that they would go straight through. I should have easily taken out 2 tanks, meaning that his first opening round of shooting would have been a lot less, and then meaning that my second turn I would have taken even more tanks, and that's how the story should have gone, but it didn't go that way. And basically, I don't think I did anything wrong. I was rusty with the knight, so I was constantly checking things. I could probably have used some stratagems here and there, which I probably haven't thought of, and made some silly rolls with command points, with re-rolling stuff, especially that re-roll at the beginning to wound, I think it was, and then not having a re-roll for the missile, which luckily killed Shaggy's Warlord. But apart from that, I think I did pretty well. The terrain was awesome, the game was fun anyway, and how it should be. So yeah, probably have my vengeance soon, when the Imperial Knights get their new rules in the, what is it called? Rising? No, I don't know. One of the new books. And it should be here with us shortly anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. So guys, thanks for tuning in. If you want more content, remember we have SM Plus on smbatreports.com, where you can find a lot more video battle reports as well as our classic style battle reports. So guys, thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one. Cheerio!